And so I didn't think it was right to deprive my party of my services if they actually wanted it. And so the party said, okay, you participate in the primaries. We held a presidential primary, and there were 7 of us contesting. And of course, the party came back with a resounding endorsement, 95.24% for me to run. And so I took up the challenge, and I hope that we will go into the elections. We expect they should be free and fair. And whatever I can give off to my country again for one final term, I'll do so.
But beyond that, it must be nice to be
Beyond that,
president.
I'll continue to work for my country. I'll continue to work for Africa.
But I'm saying it must be nice to be president, isn't it?
No, it's stressful. If you really, I'm serious. If you really come to the presidency to work, you don't get a night's sleep. My hair was jet black. I mean, this is.
Okay.
And so I'm looking forward to spending time with my family, you know, a more easy life. I'm a very private person. I like my privacy, but once you get into office, I mean, all the protocol, I don't like protocol, too much protocol. All the protocol, where you must sit, where you must pass, security and all that, it can be a bit stressful.
Okay. One last question before I turn it to the audience. You mentioned meeting hackers in the meeting in Abeokuta.
Yes.
What was your... Did you have some discussions with them about?
We did.
Okay.
It was a very, very eye-opening experience for me. We were discussing the use of IT in elections and the disputes that had begun to emerge as a result of the use of IT. And so President Obasanjo, I had a discussion with him, and he said, why don't we hold, a forum? I'll host it in my presidential library. And so he sent the invitation, and I went. And he had IT experts, he had people from electoral commissions. Myself and Raila Odinga were there. Raila was the candidate in Kenya when I went to observe the elections. He was there. And there were 2 hackers. They actually said, these are hackers. They had certificates in hacking. And they showed how IT systems could be compromised. And they took us through a lot that, I didn't know existed. But it is real. It is real that they're able to hack into a system and be able to bring it down, or to extract whatever they want out of it, or to achieve whatever outcome they want out of it. And so they also showed us how security of IT systems should be perfected so that they are not able to hack into it, And so it was eye-opening, and President Obasanjo spoke to the ECOWAS. So the ECOWAS is elevating the discussion to a sub-regional level, and they're going to bring people from electoral commissions across the West African sub-region, and then bring some of these people and, have a discussion at that level and see how we can make our IT systems for elections more secure so that these little disputes that are beginning to emerge can be eliminated.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. I will now turn it to the audience. We will take a set of 3 questions first, and please can you mention your name and if you have an affiliation that is relevant, and then we'll take those first 3 questions. Where is the microphone? Okay. All right. Can we start from there? Yes.
Thank you. My name is Oso Echam. I'm a Deputy Communication Officer for NDC UK and Ireland. My question is, during the 2016 elections, the former EC boss did a press conference that the Electoral Commission website had been hacked. I'm taking you back to the US. The same thing happened in the US in this 2016 elections. Now, Mr. President, is there anything that the government, the current government, can talk about this, the Electoral Commission EC website, especially the national security? As I'm talking to you now, the same elections hasn't been gazetted, and the former EC boss was removed. What are you doing about this situation? Because we have been talking about hacking. So 2020 elections, what are we going to do about it? Thank you.
Okay. Can I take the question here? Well, down here.
My name is Azamati. I read for the MPhil International Relations. Mr. President, if history has any lesson to teach us, it is that we learn from our past mistakes. Those who say democracy is good for us, in the past, were never democratic in their first 60 to 70 years. They have supported and continue to support autocratic regimes, for example, Saudi Arabia, to suppress its own